What's going on, guys? Mr. Stevenson here. Today we are going to do a drawing of a fish. It's going to look something like this when we're done. Kind of cool, huh? Anyways, let's hop to it. We're going to start with our paper. It does not matter if we're horizontal or vertical. Just leave a little bit of room to the top and the sides. But we are going to start with a large circle. Does not have to be a perfect circle. You do not have to trace it. Remember, your art is unique. That's what makes it cool. Do not trace the screen. If you're looking at a YouTube video, we're then going to do, that is the outside of our drawing. So that's called a contour line. The contour traces the outside. On the inside, what helps define the space is going to be called a cross contour. A little bit to the left of halfway, we're going to make a line that kind of bulges back outward. It's giving us that circular feel so that we know the fish is not like a pizza. It's not completely flat. It has a little bit of curvature. It's helping describe. So we have our cross contour line here, giving that shape on the outside. We have our contour line describing the outside of that shape. Next thing we're going to do an eyeball. And to do this eyeball, we're going to do a quick circle. And then we're going to do a bigger circle up at the top and a smaller one down at the bottom. And then we can just fill that in. And I usually say do not fill in with these Sharpies because it wastes ink. This is about as much as I would recommend filling in with a Sharpie because pencils are a lot cheaper and easier to draw with. You can be using whatever you would like today. Next, we're going to do a triangle kind of shape here at the top. One of those top fins. It's going to start right here at this line and continue back to here. A little bit of curve at the top. It does not have to be completely sharp and geometric. Here at the bottom, we're going to do almost like a U that curves in or a teardrop shape. It does not have to come all the way back. If it does come back and make a complete teardrop shape, that's fine too. Then we have one to the left of it that's actually going to go behind. So simple. You need some lips. We're going to do an M shape for the lips, big fat fish lips. If that M wants to curve in a little bit at the top and the bottom, that's perfect too. Next we're going to do a line here. It's going to be somewhat parallel to this, but it is going to be a line of wiggles. We talked about line as one of the elements of art at the beginning of the school year. So these are almost like a series of W's. And I'm curving it along. It does not have to touch the top and the bottom. In fact, it's best if it doesn't. And the next one's going to be skinnier and skinnier. So if we were actually looking at it, it would be almost like a triangle coming back like this. You're not drawing that. I just did it so you could see. And then we're going to make 3, maybe 4 lines of these W's. And these are representing those fish scales. I even did a 5th one. Last, we're going to do a fish tail. It's going to be a diagonal line, and it's going to end with a vertical line with a little bit of a curve following that fish's body. Final thing. Just a smaller version of a fish. Thin, but it just gives it stability on the bottom of the fish. And then I'm going to make this guy a goldfish. You can color your fish in however you would like. Basically, we only need 2 or 3 shades of the same color. And I've told you guys before, when I am doing these, I am coloring really fast. I expect you to do a better job with your coloring than I am right here. I'm just doing this quickly so that you can get an idea of how it should look when you're done. Maybe get an idea of what color you want to do on your fish. we can think about craft and how we're coloring. So can maybe think about having dark coloring where the dark black lines are. It's one of my tricks that I use a lot of the time. If I was taking more time, I might trace right to the left and the right of these. Right now I'm just kind of filling it in. And we'll do another shade of orange here. Is this another shade? That's yellow orange and a, yeah, same color. All right, we'll do another shade of orange here. A little bit more of like a coral. And this week what we're going to do is we are going to do a bunch of different fish and designs of fish. So there's a simple fish for you. Try it, color it in, fill it in, send me a picture. This is Mr. Stevenson saying, have a good one, guys. Bye. See you next week in person.